Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Void, and today we're going to look at War of the Worlds' latest update to their game. I know I'm a little late to this, but I've been busy streaming now from Tuesdays to Fridays, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's been a lot of fun, and Friday nights are my chill nights where we just hang out, there's no game, and usually I react to content you guys suggest, and we actually reacted live to this update, so that's what this video is going to be. It's going to be me reacting live in the moment with you guys, but there are some things to keep a lookout. With the Molotov we get to see, there's already been an update to it since then, and not to mention Raph even joined stream for a bit, so keep a lookout for that. It's a lot of fun, always glad to interact with him, so he makes an appearance in this video too. By the end, I'll finish up with my overall thoughts for this update, as well as future suggestions I would love to see, some coming from you guys, and even some things I was able to talk directly to Raph about afterwards, and he gave me some immediate responses. So, oh, one more thing, I also forgot, sorry, don't go just yet, you can't leave. Don't leave, you're not allowed to. This video is sponsored by no one, I'm kidding, I don't have any sponsors yet. I'm just informing you that now I have brought back my second tier on Patreon. This was something that was asked for, specifically a $10 tier. I'm humbled. You will be credited with my future videos, and if anyone actually signed up before this video, then you're gonna be in it. So thank you so much, cadets. I appreciate all of you. Let's get on with today's video. Enjoy. So ominous. Everyone get their snacks. Everyone get their snacks ready. Oh shoot! Oh, the one in the water! Yo! Nice. Oh, this music. These models look so good. Yo, this is like just like out of the film. We're freaking out a little bit, but dang, do they look good. He says, oh, I just want to look at this. This looks really good. This looks very nice. Now, the rest of this, there's an unfortunate contrast going on between the amount of time put into the models and the cars. This is like very basic looking, but the tripods at least are pretty beautiful. Pretty beautiful to look at. Nice car physics. Oh, that's the Uber. Yo, all right, I'm not gonna stop. I'm not gonna go back until later. Yo, we got 75 FPS over here, the top corner. I'm hiding it behind my camera, unfortunately. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, so a few new things. I'm noticing we got the air raid sirens, and we have a new Uber pod horn sound. Wow, what do you guys think about that? That was pretty otherworldly. Hey, everyone say hello to War of the Worlds in chat. What's up? What's up, Raph? Just checking out this this video. Yeah, we just happened to find it online. We're just checking it out. Apparently some developers making War of the World game. So, yeah. Out with the misses. All right, have a good time, man. Excited to see the work you put in. We were just getting started. We were just getting into this. The horn sounds ominous. You guys like that? Hot? Oh man, the Uber pod is huge. Looks awesome. You can tell the head is just like this huge. Oh, bro. Don't, the death stare. Okay, that's code red, man. Get out. What are you doing? Get out of here. Don't even spend another second in here. I'm not sure what's new here. This all looks the same from previous videos. Oh, okay, all right, we got a plane. Nice. Nice. Oh, look at all the smoke. Yeah, the smoke turned out nice. Oh, it just kind of disappeared. That was a little weird. Oh, we could have almost taken the tripod out. If that pilot just like, you know, like steered it like a little bit better, he could have tried. He could have went right for the tripod. Bro, your last effort. Fight with everything you have. I will say, without spending too much time on this section, with how good the tripods look, this stuff looks a little basic. So it's just there's because the tripods are looking so much better now, there's this like growing disparity between everything else and the tripods. So a little bit more unity would be nice. I'm not sure a plane would spin like that, but hey, I'm glad we got plane crashes. This is something I've honestly been wanting. I said this, wow, oh my gosh, like a long time ago. Maybe one of my earlier videos, I was like, it would be so neat to see planes coming down. It would add to the chaos because they would fly over a certain area. The tripods would be like putting out power or disabling power, and they would be coming into this area and just falling out of the sky. So you think you remember that? Me saying that? Confirmed. Also, thank you for watching since that long. There's gore in this update. There better be gore in this update. I want all the gore. Yes. Okay, menu looks the same. Oh, okay. I was gonna say I was gonna hope that he went over to look at the wreckage. Forest, anybody? Universal crossover. Nice. We got wreckage. We got fire. Oh, we got the bodies. Loot them. Or I mean, you know, check and see if any of them need help. Obviously, chat. We would help them first. We wouldn't just. No, listen, we wouldn't just eat them. I don't know which of you said we should eat them, but we're not gonna do that first. We're gonna see if anyone needs help. That's the first thing we're gonna do. And if they don't need help, then we're gonna loot them. Absolutely. Oh! Oh my goodness! We got a whole ass torso and entrails. Let's go. And then we have a whole... Oh, no, go back. I'm looking at this cabeza. Oh, we got an arm. We got a head. Oh, no. Oh, amigo. That's probably the best way to go, though, probably, right? Because it's just quick. Dang. Unfortunately realistic. Nice. I'm glad this game is turning out to be this serious in the gore aspect. Like, it doesn't need to be overkill, right? You know? It doesn't need to be overkill. But just the fact that it's like there, it makes it more real, right? It makes it more I mean, come on. We're talking War of the Worlds here. We're talking War of the Worlds here. Okay? They needle you, they spray your blood all over the world. They laser people. Like, all right, come on, you know. It's got to have some gore. Okay, something I will say. This has kind of been a critique of mine for a while. The audio in this game needs to be handled. Things are typically really loud, and you can hear it clipping. So fighter jets might fly in. There might be big booms, like this section right here, where there's something exploding. You can like hear the distortion. Yeah, like it's really cool sounds. But unfortunately, it's just kind of tainted by being too loud. Like, it sounds like stuff's clipping. But I do have a lot of experience in music. And usually, I can tell when something's clipping. And it's just kind of been that way for a while. It'd be nice to see the audio side get, like, picked up a little bit. All right, so it seems like basements have been always the safest places. It'd be cool to see, like, the tripod destroy the building right now. I'd be real curious what would happen. Like, if you would die, or if the basement would stay secure, like the ceiling wouldn't fall down. You know, it's very dark. A lot of this is very dark. What do you guys think about that? Is this game too dark? So you gotta click it and then you gotta eat it. I was just playing Planet Crafter, and they have a really cool mechanic where if you just right-click something, you can consume it. That would be cool to see, or even just right-clicking something, so that way you don't have to keep doing this in your inventory. You know, like you're healing yourself, you have to like go up and click and eat and click and eat. It'd be cool just to be able to right click and consume something. Too many blocks in the darkness. Like on YouTube, I can tell this probably is so compressed and you probably can't see anything. I can see a window right here to the outside world. It's very dark. It's like a blue, but that's almost everything I can see in this room. I'm sure when you're playing the game, maybe it's not as bad, but I just wonder if there's ways they could have an ambiance, like some kind of light. It's just so you can like see something, even if you don't have a flashlight. Or outside, maybe if there's just some kind of moonlight that just shines a little bit in some way. Oh, also, oh no, see, yeah, see, this is a weird lighting thing where you can see lights coming through walls. And that's been since last update. I say all this, I've been following this game for a while. I know this is all work in progress. A lot of people here have been following this game for like a year or more. But there's just things, if I see it, I'm gonna critique it, call it out. Hopefully, just so that the game becomes better. We all want this game to be great. I'm sure this game's gonna be fun. There's just things that are like immersion breaking. And one of those things is like the lights, they can shine through buildings. So you're in this basement, where like, right now it looks like there's a ceiling light on, right? And where is this light coming from? I think it's coming from a tripod, right? One of their tripods. Beams is shining at the house, but now it's illuminating you in the basement. That doesn't work, right? It makes flashlights useful. Yeah, you can do that, but without also making it pitch black. Ooh, music cue. Music cue. Oh, is this a probe thing? Ew. Oh, it's spraying. Bro said the tripod is just inside the basement. That was a good one. There's a lot of bass to the probe. It's like rumbling. Hide under the stairs? Yeah, where would you hide, honestly? Molotov, let's go. Show him who's boss. Oh my gosh! They're huge! What nightmare is this? Why are they so big? What the heck? Holy nightmare fuel. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. All right, we gotta back up for a sec. Okay, the throwing of the Molotov really threw me off. It's really strange because you got these weird ghostly fire textures that pop up. Like it looks like where you throw it. I don't know. That's different. That is so demonic. Why is it so big? God, I wish you could say that. Listen, chat. Yeah, y'all need to behave. That is not where your mind should be right now. They look quite cool. They definitely, I'll say, they definitely look cool. They look absolutely horrifying. I just didn't know they were, you know, 9 feet tall. That's the weird thing. Oh my gosh, and them like scurrying at you. Yeah, I kind of like this. I kind of like the physics we're seeing. Like the blood splatter. That's cool. Oh, you can hear he was out. He was like click, 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 he was out. Yeah, the blood splatter. I don't know what this is. These sparks though. Oh, okay. This is from the muzzle. Okay. Yeah, a little weird. Usually it's just like pop right in front of the gun, but it looks like a little firework is falling out with like ashes. I was trying to figure out where these cinders were coming from. Like he was hitting metal or something, you know? Like that. Yeah, I was like, do these guys have armor or something? I do like the blood splatter. You can see bullet holes over here. Someone said it seems like the aliens know exactly where you are. Also, this is not good. That was a really bad moment to pause, but I'm glad I did because the homie's phasmophobia right through a wall. I'm curious how their pathing works. Once they see you, how long do they hunt for? How long do they follow? Once you break line of sight, how long before they lose you? Is that even implemented yet? In this case, we don't really know how he got to this room. They could just be checking the house room by room. He could be making too much noise. So there's still some questions. Also, we're dipping up here just so you can see. Yeah, we're at 30 FPS right here. Sometimes I wish Raph would just talk about like stuff he's updating. I don't know exactly what you're showing. I know we're seeing aliens and you shooting them, but there's just more questions. Like, how does their pathing work? How long do they follow you? stuff like that. Can you get away from them? Or do they, once they see you, they just go after you no matter what? So these are definitely different aliens from the ones we saw before. These must be updated models, and they're obviously much bigger. Their movement is better. But again, with them being huge, it's weird because they don't seem as big here as they did downstairs. Like, homie was from here to the ceiling. He was in alpha mode. He was perched up. He was like, this was the tripod. He said, I'm coming in. I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna find your family. And we're taking you back to the spaceship. That's how homie came in. Came in the door. That boy was tall. Now he doesn't seem as big, but I guess because he's just hunched over, like this is them running. In the movie, they're fairly big, but I don't think they're that big. I don't think they're like stand up and touch the ceiling big. Oh my God. Homie! Oh my gosh, he went straight for our guts. Whoa, their language is pretty crazy. Bro, it's huge. Oh, okay, yeah. You can see here, it looks like... Did he? It looks like he did. It looks like he put his hand on the pool table. Boom, yeah, right there. Yeah, good, good. That's the IK we want. Raph's crouched in this clip, you think? That would make sense. Yeah, but he still went right for his dick. I'm sorry. I'd be like, bro, what are you doing? Oh! Uh-oh! Oh no!
No, don't do it! I'm a virgin.
Oh no! Oh no! We thought the aliens came to kill us. Oh, how wrong we were. Oh wait, no! He did kill him. He just sucked out all the blood. Okay. Whoops. Like I said in the beginning, guys. Whoops. Anyway. Whoops. Never mind. That didn't happen. Yeah, it's weird. It's like, why does he just do that? Why does he do that? Like, he's so tall. He's so tall a second ago. And then it's just like, oh yeah, give me that. Oh no, yeah, Ranger. Was it you saying that at the beginning? That they came for cuddles? No, it was someone else. Oh yeah, Donnie, you were right. Oh, God. Dang it. I'm just trying to process what I just saw. Oh man, you know what? I made a joke. Oh my gosh. I made a joke back during maybe the first stream with Raph, or the second, about, you know, some alien action. It was a joke, okay? It was a joke. Little did I know, it was a suggestion that would that would be added. All right, we're moving on. Officially moving on. He should have just like batted you, right? He should have like swatted you, scratched you, like bit like at the camera. It should have been like, bah, like right here. That would have been crazy. All right, I'm a fan of seeing numbers because it's just easier in the moment and in the chaos to understand. I guess it's kind of cool since this isn't like a dedicated FPS that you're seeing the bullets. It's a little bit more immersion. So I'm on the fence about how I think about it, but it looks like we got like the burst setting. It looks like it could be like burst or semi or auto. I don't know what that setting means. Maybe we'll find out here. It looks like the Uber pod. Yeah, it's weird. In situations like that, this is really good. I'm glad we're seeing this. I'll move this over right here so you can see this. You can see we got 90 FPS. That's definitely good. I would also love to live here. Oh my gosh, that was such a sick hit. Did something just get thrown? Try and look right here. Boom, you see that? It like flies across the windows. And then it hits, is that a car? I think a car gets tossed. Yeah. And then it lights up, whatever that is right there. Nice. I like how things illuminate when you're on them to check them out. Flare that boy. Did he just get torched in the building? He did. No way. No way. I love the aggressive turn. Yeah, he's like, what? What was that? Was that a music cue too? I like the music cue. I cannot believe homie got sniped from there though. I don't believe that. I don't believe that one bit. There is no way the tripod saw where he was. There's no way. That must have just been a lucky shot. If that's how they're gonna behave, I don't know, man. That bro had aimbot. Probably a one-time occurrence. I'd like to hope so, because that was crazy. That was aimbot for sure. The tripod plays too much COD. Or Tarkov. When the end finally came, it came from the sky. Or did it come from the ground? Brain teaser. Was this the same footage from the last update, or is this new? Because the feet look a little bit more bendy. Am I right or wrong? Snacking on my arm. Oh no. Logan, don't do that. Whiskey like yourself. Oh, right on, Angry. Cheers to you. No more feet slide. Very true. That was still a problem. Looks like I'm right now. Let's see that again. Let's see them feet. Okay. I mean, there's a little bit of a hover. You can still see them floating, but they're not sliding. Hey, one step at a time, right? Yeah, you can kind of see that. That's passable to me. Oh, all right, we're in the cages. Oh my, low texture quality. Yeah, these people are just chilling. They're looking at you like, one of us. One of us. Look at this little kid over here. This is Macaulay Culkin right here. As a kid from Home Alone. He's a Mickey Mouse shirt. We have ascended. We are ascended. Welcome, human being. You will join us. We will join with the tripods. Oh, show it. Where's the thing? Show us. Scoop 'em up. The claw. Oh, we get pulled in. Let's go. Nice. That's cool. That's cool. All right, that's cool. Good stuff. Good stuff. I'm glad they added that. That's really neat. It's kind of neat how you don't really know what you're looking at, but man, those NPCs need some work. Oh my gosh. Have any of you ever played Roller Coaster Tycoon? I think like the third one, right? Roller Coaster Tycoon 3D. And you can actually walk around the park and you can like see the pedestrians or the NPCs and you can like ride the rides. That's what this feels like to me. I feel like we're on an old school Roller Coaster Tycoon ride with other NPCs. Digestive fluids. I love the orange liquid that you get pulled into though. That's cool. And there's lights. You can't really tell what's going on. He said he wasn't going to do the interior, so maybe this is as far as he wants to go with it. I like the noises. That's cool. That's a cool death. That's definitely a cool death. I'm really curious what a grenade scenario would be like. Tornado? I can't see anything, so I don't know. I do hear wind. I see some stuff flying around. Oh, this is the tornado bit? Okay. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Like, dude, I cannot even see this. I can see a tree and I can see a house. That's it. Some of those sounds are nice. But again, this game is just way too dark. This is their daytime tornado. That tree. It's funny, just looking at it here, it doesn't look that big. But dude, when it gets closer, you start to realize it sounded like you could hear metal bending too. This right here. Yes. Oh man. What kills me is every time he runs away, it's like, I just wish he would look a little bit longer for the sake of the video. I don't know if I can scrub. No, I can't. But where it starts whipping up all the brush and trees right here is so awesome. Too much, too soon, work on textures and bugs first, bro. I will say this was very unexpected. I'm glad it's in the game, but it was very unexpected. I feel like this could have definitely been something added later, like once more core parts of the game are fleshed out. Because see, what's happening now is there is a potential of there being project creep. You know, there's already so much that this game has going for it to do. We have to see, you know, hostile NPCs. We have to see multiplayer. Things need polished up all around. Yeah, it's still very early on. We've yet to still see like a full game loop. So from like where you start to the end of the game. Question is from Viking. Is it strong enough to whip up a tripod off its feet and launch it into the air, throw it into the distance and go wee? Kind of like what Johan was saying, like, all right, we've added another feature. It's more complexity, right? So now it's like, okay, how do these tornadoes affect tripods? Here's my thought. Okay, YouTube clip right here. It would be really cool if the tornadoes affected the tripods in a way where the tripods would maybe stumble a little bit. It really depends on how heavy and strong these tripods are, but maybe they at least notice it. They try to avoid it, or it pushes them just a little. Like if it's on this side and they're walking, it just kind of like makes them stumble a little. Having them get sucked up into the air. Maybe the normal tripods are just not the Uber. The Uber is like a Chad and he just sits there and he like watches the normal tripods get sucked up because he's too big. Now that would actually be just totally ridiculous, probably, seeing them flailing with their legs like this. Here is one thought I do want to say. I think there should be some lightning maybe hitting kind of around where a tornado is. Because again, if we cut back to how dark the tornado section is in the video he showed us, I could not even see it. All I heard was wind. And I fear that you would just be running in a panic. Let's say maybe you're being chased by a tripod. There's just lots of sounds going on and you just run and all of a sudden you're just flying because you got sucked off of the ground because you ran too close to where the tornado is. The nighttime 100% has to get fixed. I'm gonna be straight with you. I think the creator heard how bad people were repping the textures and started releasing videos without daylight to hide it. Yo, Raf's in chat, what's up? Here we go, live response from the developer himself. War of the Worlds, Raf says, only took me an hour or so to implement the tornado, so it's not like it took anything away from the development. There you have it. Out of any interaction of aliens or tripods with the tornado, it interacts with physics bodies, but I'll probably just have the tripods avoid it. Cool. Sweet. Awesome. Real-time answers. Right on. I'll be sure to throw that in the YouTube video I'm working on. Can have it kill and suck off the alien ragdoll. Yeah, that would be dope. Yeah, having it suck up anything. Raph, do me a solid. Can you just stand there and get scooped up in the tornado? Like, just look. Just look a little longer. Just sit there. Please, do it for me. I want to see what happens. Yes! You know, even though it's nighttime, give me some stars up here. Give me some clouds with, like, moonlight shining on them. You get, I don't know, just give me some depth, right? Give the player the ability to tell, like it's not just a tripod against blackness. Yo, nice, cool effects, awesome. All right, so we got a damaged tripod. This is good to see. No shield! Look at the birds! That's a really cool effect. I don't think I remember this from the film, but I like it. Oh, it's definitely in the film? Okay. I must not have really noticed it. Oh, shoot! Oh, shoot! Dang. Homie went down. Wow, let's watch that again. I like how physics like suddenly got applied to his head. Whoa. I don't know where that first one hit. You see that? So there's an explosion here. And then he ragdolls. And then the missile comes in. That seems backwards, right? Shouldn't the missile come in and then it ragdolls? Maybe it exploded. Like maybe it was under enough damage already. And see, this is what I mean. This is where I wish Raf would talk and explain what's happening. Yeah, I'm wondering if that first explosion was just because its health went down and it exploded itself. And then it just happened to subsequently get hit at the same time. Like that was just coincidence. But where it exploded and where the missile hit made it just seem like the explosion for where the missile hit triggered before the missile actually got there. That's all. Patreon and CT probably know more in depth what the system is. Yeah, like they probably know more and obviously see more what's going on behind the scenes, but you still got to communicate that to your viewers. You know, if you put an update out there, it'd still be nice to tell us. Oh, it was too dark to see the first missile? Ah, okay. As far as it ragdolling, that's really cool. Really cool these ragdolls. I would love to see the tripods more so fall over. That's just me. More like in the film. Instead of going total spaghetti legs, it'd be cool to see them like like fall over. You know those things? Oh, please tell me you guys know what those things are. Where you push the bottom and he falls. I have no idea how I'm supposed to search this. These, yes!
What a lot of fun. Look at this thing.
Yeah, where you push the bottom.
I
I love it that I found this guy. This guy's hilarious. Oh, a tank. Oh, sick. Oh, I like how the dust kicked up. The lights are nice. Oh, it looks like he hit him. Again, this game is so dang dark. It's so hard to see anything. It looks like he hit him in the leg, but there wasn't even a muzzle flash on the tank. Yo, look at that. That's so dope. It almost looks like a skeleton. Oh, that's cool. You actually get to walk up and like see how big it is. Oh, the lights are flickering. All right. It has its hazard zone. All right, lights died. Total power's gone. Do we see aliens come out of the You know what? That'd be really cool. It's not dead. Iceman, it is dead. Stop it. It's dead. Just kick it just to make sure. I think that the aliens should definitely come crawling out of the tripod once it's downs. Like there should be aliens afoot, right? Unless we're just gonna say they died in the explosion. But it would be really cool to have some wild aliens just running around now. There was some cool stuff. It didn't feel like as big of an update, but let's see, we got the plane crash. We got to see the Uber pod in action. We got to see the aliens. The aliens are kind of wonky. For an indie project, for how small this team is, that's what we kind of have to like remember. There's some things, you know, the disparity between the basic look of certain things compared to the ultra detailed tripods. The NPCs were probably the worst part, just standing there like weirdos in a cage. The textures are really low in the cage, really low on them. I don't know. It's like if you compare this against a Roblox game, this is obviously like worlds better. You know, you could argue this is one of the best World of the War experiences out there. We just can't play it yet. I'm excited to see more of what happens this year. They still have some audio and light issues. I'm glad to see plane crashes. Hopefully there's more. Hopefully there's not just one. It would just be like another thing. It's crazy how awesome this game is. I just played Planet Crafter. There's moments in this game where asteroids fall out of the sky. It happens like every now and then, and it adds such a dynamic to the game. It would be pretty cool to see that be a consistent thing in this game as well. Oh, the tornado. Oh, I totally forgot about the tornado because I couldn't even see it. That is really cool. That was absolutely unexpected that there would be tornadoes in this game. What I think I would really like to see next from them would be like better NPC integration stuff, making the world feel more alive through improvements that way. Either the way they look or the way they interact with the world. Things that make the world feel more alive, NPC improvements in some regard, just more NPCs around and hostile NPCs. Oh, absolutely huge. I think would really set this game apart and take it to the next level. Building destruction. 1, fix the weird lighting with lights still shining through buildings. And 2, what does building destruction really look like? I think it's been a moment since we've seen, and I think it's a really interesting and cool part of the game to see how buildings might fall apart, to see what would happen if you're inside one and you're in the basement. Do you survive? Does the whole building collapse in on you? What happens if a tripod walks into a building? Does it like crush it? Because again, this is gonna be an awesome multiplayer experience, but not everyone has friends, right? You know, it should also be an awesome single player experience. I think the upgrade to the Unity high definition render pipeline was a good move. Things are looking better. Frames still aren't the best at times, like we saw 30 with the aliens, but frames are better in other times, like we saw 100 with a few tripods around. So yeah, I'm excited. It was a cool update. Excited to see more. And now for the segment where I talk about future suggestions that I didn't think of in the moment, and even my conversations with Raph behind the scenes after this stream happened. Some things I thought of was, 1 would be blood splatter on walls or any objects behind something you shoot. I think it'd be really cool now that we're introducing gore into the game. If you use a shotgun on an enemy, an animal, or an alien. Also in the cages, I noticed we didn't really move around at all, and I'm wondering if that's possibly because you can't. I'm really hoping that you can move around the cages. I mean, it's likely that you're going to die, but I feel like I'd just be disengaged if I got harvested, and I just have to sit there and wait for the ride to be over. I'm glad you get to look around, but it would be cool if we could just still move around in the cage at least. One thing, like I did mention in this video, would be to see aliens disperse from the downed tripods, out and roaming around now, possibly injured, maybe weaker. Like I mentioned earlier, we haven't really seen a full game loop of how the very end of the game actually looks, and maybe he does want to hold that for people who actually make it that far to see, but perhaps this might not be the best idea if the game is gonna just end as soon as all the tripods get sick and die. But if there is some time after that, I think it still would be neat just to see straggler aliens running from the tripods and maybe seeking cover from the military reinforcements, or maybe fighting back in the very last moments of their lives. Something I got to talk to Raph directly about was the idea of being able to stun the aliens. So what do I mean by this? In playing another game, Escape the Backrooms, which if you haven't seen that stream, oh my goodness, what a game. I was not ready for. That stream is up on my channel. You can check that out. There is a not so friendly dog, we'll say, in that game that you have the ability to stun with a flashlight. And it got me thinking, what if you're in a house and you're cornered by an alien and you have a shotgun on you and they charge you and you blast them, but they keep running and they kill you? That would kind of suck, right? So with talking with Raph after this stream, I suggested the idea of being able to stun them. Perhaps it takes 2 shots to kill them with a shotgun, and 1 shot will stun them first. So you have that chance of still escaping such a big and seemingly unstoppable threat. And depending on how rare it is, you might even be able to find a shotgun. And this could also go for NPCs or animals as well. I still would really like the ability to jump out of a window now that we're seeing how huge and aggressive these aliens are if they don't change from now. And finally, something I have said actually in this video already, but NPCs, I'm gonna be saying it. Listen here, Raph, I'm gonna be saying it till you release the game. I am a fan of lots of sprites on screen, specifically NPCs and people making worlds feel alive. So whatever needs to happen to make that work, I'm for it. I will 100% always support more sprites and more NPCs in the world. It otherwise could just feel so empty and maybe lifeless earlier than it should naturally. I mean, by the end of the game, you would expect the world to feel bleak and gray and maybe not be that many people running around still. But in the beginning, it should be crazy. It should be chaos. It should be pandemonium. There should be people running and screaming everywhere as tripods rise from the ground and their heat rays blast through streets, probably sending swaths of them flying through the air, not just vaporizing some. But if this excited you, this update, let me know what your favorite parts were and maybe any more suggestions you guys have in the comments. I'll be sure to relay the best ones I think you guys put forward to Raph himself as we talk regularly. If you're still excited and you still want more, there's this whole documentary I made about the beginnings of this game. It was a lot of work, but it turned out to be really neat. If you want to hear more about him currently and the rest of the team, there's a whole live dev team interview I did with them. And a huge shout out to the patrons who made it to this video in time. Thank you so much. I could not do any of this without you guys. As always, I'm your Captain Void. Till next time.